September the 20th, 2024. Got it. Got it right this time. And the season's almost over. I'm still getting some figs here and there. Enough to eat during the day. But you know, it's time. It's time. I have to inform my fig trees. It's time for a haircut. Oh boy. They're probably not going to be too happy with that. But I've got to take these trees down. Debbie's been after me. You'll remember in the video that I made this summer where I touched upon the subject. And every few years, got to do it. Because these trees are vigorous growers. And now I've got to hunker down and chop them up. Still time to eat some delicious figs. Still time remaining in the season for that. Take a bite of this. Wow. Maybe I'll wait another day or two for this tree. So good. I've already started on this tree and started taking some branches off of it, as you can see. And I started on this tree. I made a video and I tried to post it today, but I just didn't have time. So I'll be posting it tomorrow. But it's a tall one. And I explained about there being a mission in there. Black mission tree. And I tell the story about that if you're interested in the next video. I'll give it some kind of a title. I don't know, that looks like a bean. Look how long it is. It looks like a beanstalk, doesn't it? So long and tall. It's huge. It grew up through the Hardy Chicago tree, and I've cut that Hardy Chicago down now. Look at it. I've cut it away. I promised Debbie I would do it, and I've been cutting away, and you'll see that in the video. I'm gonna call that Lou and the Beanstalk. I released a little Lou and the Beanstalk fig tree, something like that. I released a short with that name. Anyway, I've got my work to do. It's cut out, and I'm going to start cutting these trees down about 5 foot tall, 6. This one here, I'm going to do the unthinkable. I've got it holding up. I've got it pushing back this new tree. I'm going to cut this down to here and let this grow. This big one's coming out. So I could probably just tie that off to the porch and not have to rely on this to hold it back and train it close to the porch. Because I like to keep my trees under control, and it's a requirement for me, and I do it, and it takes time. You've got to tie things, you got to put rebarb sometimes, you have to push one branch behind another and let it slowly take shape, take form. But you need to organize your orchard. And it's not always an easy thing to do. it's a constant thing to do. So that would be the advice I give on that. So it's just always try to do something when you're in the yard. You know, I was thinking about something about this XL tree, and I was looking at it, and the figs aren't too far away from really a Peter's honey, but they're different. And I was looking at the leaf formation. Look at these little leaves. You see that? And they aren't, especially in the early stages, they are different than Peter's honey. But I was thinking, you know, when Ira Condit did this back in the early 50s, 1950, long time ago, I was thinking he was using maybe a Cadota or something like that to cross with a Caprifig or something. And I found out that one of the parents of this tree was actually Brunswick, which I was kind of surprised. And I think the other was Dardito, which is an Italian fig. But I was starting to read on that. Pretty interesting, really. But oh, that's a right thing. I don't have that time to get in there. Let's see here. Pretty ripe. Yeah. I'd say pretty good. Chomp down on that. Very interesting taste. Anyway, what I was saying is I was using this big tree as a support. I was going to take it down in the spring, but Debbie's been after me and I've been after myself. It's time. Look at this tree. Now, many growers would love to have a tree like that. That big. Look at it. It's majestic. It's beautiful. And it's full of figs. And this is the end. I mean, my God, it made so many figs this year. There's a few left. The birds have gotten quite a few of those too. But I'm going to take it down. It's something that you just have to do. You just got to do it. And so I'm making this video. I'm going to take that tree down. And does it hurt? A little bit. But I've done it so many times. I mean, you can just see everywhere I've done it. Look over here where that mission is. That tall mission. Look over here where I took that down years ago. Look how big that trunk was. Look at it. You can see how big it was. I've done it many years. It was 25 foot tall one time. They grow back. Then you select the very healthiest shoots. The very healthiest. And it makes a difference. And you let them grow. And it starts all over again. The process is continuous. And the reward for the work, well, it's figs. Lots and lots and lots and lots of figs. All right. Let me see if I can put you on pause without jeopardizing this video. And I'm going to see if I can't take that tree down and get it in the video. So hold on. Okay. Okay, let go, Deb. Let go of it.
Oh my goodness. You got it?
Timber. Oh boy. Okay, goodbye, fig tree. You served me well, and I still love you. I always will, and respect you too. But it was your turn for a haircut today.
Yeah. Wow.
They're all going to get it.
Yeah.
Some are going to come out. Some of these trees are coming out. I promised Debbie. I promised you, Debbie.
Well, we're just rearranging and streamlining, and you're gonna
What?
whatever. I don't know.
Cut them down.
Don't blame
Cut them down. Cut them
Don't
down.
blame it on me.
I always keep my promises to Debbie. When I got married to her 44 years ago, almost 45.
Don't blame it on me. They needed to be trimmed anyway.
And I told her I always keep my promises, and I do.
Yeah.
It might take me a little while sometimes, but I get around to it, and I don't forget them. But look at this. Here, pull this thing down. Look at that. Look out now, be careful because it's going to hit you right in the eye. Yeah, see that? Now some people would die for that tree. You know, beautiful XL. But that's okay.
That'll be back
Because
next
I'm
year.
going to take the rest of that trunk down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to reshape. What's this here? Oh, here's another branch. I'm going to reshape these and train them and straighten them. And in the back, there's a tall one. See that one? That's nice. I'm gonna cut that down
Is that
halfway.
also the same variety?
Yeah.
Same,
Yep. All coming out of the same place. Been there a long time. So I'm going to cut that one here, Deb, and this one here, down here, about 3.5 feet from the ground. And this big one's coming out. I'm going to get that as soon as I turn this camera off. Get rid of this for good.
Wow.
And then we'll start on these two, and we'll let them form a tree. I'll cut them off way down here and let them make new
Well, is that
shoots.
going to be too close to the
Well, that's where it's growing out of. So
okay.
there's another one. You see this? See this one here? See that one?
Oh, yeah, that's a nice.
This is going to be a nice little tree.
Yeah, that's nice.
See, I can straighten out. There's going to be, see all these shoots?
Yeah.
I can pick whichever ones I want.
Oh.
And they're going to grow now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been chopping them down all summer long. So they're going to come out of there. They're going to grow out of
They're
there.
going to continue.
And that's going to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
But look how nice already. Now, see, I kept my promise. Look, it looks better, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we could cut those too.
Yeah, I'd say that has to come down.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there
Lou
anything
and
to
the
it?
beanstalk. These are beans. Look how tall they are.
Yeah, look at that. My goodness.
Here, you can do that one.
No, thank you.
Go ahead, cut it. I hold the camera.
No, we can do it together.
Here. Oh. I've been working all day out in the yard. I'm tired. I'm ready for some coffee and some
I'll
rest.
hold it.
No, yeah, you can do it. All right, you want to do that? Go ahead. I mean,
don't
I'll
have
cut
any
it. You
time
hold,
to
you
do
hold.
that,
I'll get it. That's really the subscribers. Oh, push it just the other way a little bit. That one. There, yeah. Pinch the blade. I can't. I'll get a kick out of this.
Wow.
Goodbye, Figtree. Oh,
Okay.
Move it
Hard
the
to
other
do
way.
with one hand.
Got it. Oh. And that one, I don't know. I think I'm going to wait because
Was that the same?
if I traumatize that one too much, that one's really. It could possibly die back. I don't think it will. I've never had that. Only 1 year did anything ever die back on this location, 7B.
Yeah, it's been pretty mild the past winter. So
But if you want me to take it, I can.
I don't know.
Yeah. But it looks better than it did, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. All that. And then remember, yesterday I took a lot of those side branches off it already.
Yeah.
They were sticking out all over the place.
Yep.
There you go. Keeping my
that.
promise. Huh?
Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, it's down to the end. I'm not worried about any of it. I'm gonna give that one a haircut right to the top of the air conditioning units. And we can do that now too. As soon as I turn this off, so I can get my hands free. And the Peter's honey,
We'll save that for another time. Right?
maybe we'll do that one in the spring, and I'll make a video and we'll cut it down. I want to cut it down to like 3.5 feet, even further than I did in my radical prune series. I had three periodic videos showing radical pruning, and I used that Peter's honey to do so. And that was a few years ago. Look at it; it grew back magnificently.
Yeah, how much that grew back?
Magnificently, with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of figs, which you will see in the videos. I'm curious about this mission, Deb. If I can cut out this big piece here, that's Hardy Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, see it going down? That's big. I'm cutting that out completely, and then in the back is Hardy Chicago. I'm going to leave the missions and one Hardy Chicago. This one's a Hardy Chicago, and I'm going to let them grow side by side. Man, what the heck? Mopeds. And I'm going to let the mission grows really vigorously, as you can see. Right, look at it. I'm going to let it grow and dominate the whole side. This is the sunny afternoon side. and that's the sunny morning side on the other, on the right. But I'm going to let the mission dominate the left side, and I'm going to pick mission figs, like we did before when the tree was real big.
Let it go before, didn't
Remember when Vince came on the ladder and he got all those figs that time? And
we?
the neighbors?
It was loaded with them.
It was loaded. There was hundreds of mission figs, hundreds. Okay, so thanks for helping out here.
Yeah.
We're all set now. Do you like the way that looks now? I can take that down in the spring, that little one.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to leave
But
it.
if you want me to get rid of it, I'll get rid of it right now.
I don't know what we should do.
Well, there's cuttings there. I mean, all these cuttings, I feel bad. You know, because they're all going to get thrown away, and they could have been, you know, given to somebody.
Can you preserve them?
No, I don't have any time, Deb. I've got no time. There's to be other times, other years, other times. I can't do it. I tell you what. Here, you do the honor. Go cut that little one down.
We could do that with a clipper.
Is it out? Go ahead, you do
We're
it.
not sure we're going to do
Come
it
on,
yet.
do it for the video.
No, I don't know if we're doing it yet. We have to
Everybody will enjoy you doing that.
decide.
Go ahead.
No, we won't.
Cut it as high this way, because I'm going to graft some of these. I'm going to put Ronde Bordeaux in here. I'm going to graft it on. So cut it right about there. So I know if it does die back, it will only die back a little bit. Right up there. Right there.
Are you sure?
Yep. Go ahead. Give it a good cut.
Here?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Does that make sense? You sure?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. There we go.
Uh-oh. I know the wrong one.
Bye-bye. Okay. Does that look better for you?
Let's get
All right. Well, it's getting there, and I'm going to get the big one out now.
After you clean up.
I'm going to get that big one out for you.
Yeah.
And straighten his other and tie them all together, tie them nice and neat. And then I'll work on them in the spring and get them nice. But that's a huge improvement. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I promise, and I did it.
It's
Didn't
only
I?
temporary. They're going to grow back.
Yeah, it's going to grow back. But hey, I did it. You got to have some figs.
Yeah.
Figs. Give me some figs.
Yeah. And maybe we can keep them, dwarf. We can keep them.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cut that. As soon as I'm finished with this, I told you, I'm going to cut them down too, right now. That mission and all that. I just wanted to show it to the viewers. What has to be done from time to time.
Yeah,
It's not
hard when you do it, though. Isn't it hard?
Yeah, it doesn't. It hurts a little bit,
Yeah.
but not really. I have so many trees.
Yeah, look how fast that Peter's honey came.
That Peter's honey came down. It was unbelievable. It was magnificent. It always has.
Yeah.
How many times have I cut it down over the years? Many times.
Yeah.
And I cut it more radically than that. I cut it right. Well, I am going to take that right to the ground, and I'm taking some of these to the ground. And a couple I'm going to leave go. But you can see where they all were over there. See, in the past years, these are all what you're seeing there. These stumps in here. Look at that.
Let's see.
What you're seeing here is stories, really. Years and years and years and years. Look at that big tree. But what is it with these mopeds? Jeez.
That's these cars now. They have these real loud motors.
But these are all stories that could be told. Long ago, when I first put this tree in here, how many times have I cut it back? Many times. And how many stories could I have told? Many stories. And how many figs have been eaten? Thousands. No exaggeration. So many figs over the years. And that's what it's all about. It's about the figs. And growing them so that they have lots and lots of healthy fruit-bearing branches. That's so important. It's not easy to accomplish. And I've talked about it in my videos, how to do it. And when you do these things, when you take the time, you're rewarded accordingly. Sometimes you have to take drastic measures, which I'm doing right now. All right, well, Deb,
Okay, well.
what else would you like to say today?
I don't know.
You do know you have me working all day today. from 8 o'clock this
It's a
morning.
beautiful day.
And what is it,
Take
4:30
advantage of it.
now?
Yeah, it's about 4:30, and it's a beautiful day, so we have to take
It's
advantage
September
of
the
it.
20th.
Before we know
it's
it,
Friday.
You won't be able to be out and get your work done, so we might as well do it.
I
when
know.
It's nice.
Well, it rained a couple days,
It's a
so
beautiful day.
it held me back. But I want to get this done tomorrow. I got to chop all these up
Yeah,
now
the fun
too.
part's doing
Yeah,
this.
I don't like doing
I
that
think that was
part.
the easy part.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna start on that right away. Well, anyway, thank you everyone for visiting. I enjoy your visits. Both Debbie and I do. And thanks for subscribing and for being dedicated viewers and for your comments and such. I enjoy it all. This fig year is wrapping up. It's winding down very, very
I
fast.
can't believe how it came and went so quick.
I know.
It seems.
It's like a warp speed. I'm not even, I haven't mentally, psychologically, I haven't even adjusted to 4th of July.
I know.
I still feel that I'm like waiting on the 4th of July.
It's,
Of course, when you get older, time accelerates. Time. Einstein said it was just an illusion, and indeed it is. Just a human illusion. But as we get older, the perception of time, and perception isn't reality. It honestly isn't. Not always, sometimes it is. But truth is always reality. Sometimes perception is not truth. And sometimes truth is not perception. But as we get older, trust me on this, time accelerates, or the perception of time accelerates enormously. And so you get into a situation where you say, hey, where did the summer go? It couldn't have gone by so fast. It's impossible. It's not even the 4th of July yet, is it? Well, yeah, it is. It's after Labor Day, and it's the 20th of September. And the season's almost over. Well, good day. One smile for the subscribers. I cut the tree down there. Like,
I didn't want you to cut the whole tree. I just wanted them trimmed back.
you know, yeah. Wait,
I didn't say cut the whole
they're witnesses to the other
Oh my
videos.
goodness.
They remember.
I didn't say cut the whole tree down. I said just trim it back.
I'm gonna chop these up first, Deb,
Yeah.
because I might get too tired to get it done, and then I'm gonna take the tops of these off. If I have to wait until tomorrow, I'll do the tops.
Yeah.
Good day.
We have to get this all chopped up.
Alrighty.